What's up, Skate Rats? It's Skate Dad, and today, me and Weston are going to be doing a review of the Smoothie Classic 52mm wheel.
You put that on your skateboard.
Yeah, you put it on your skateboard, that's
No,
right.
You put that one on your skateboard.
I'll put this one on my skateboard. What are you going to do with these two?
Just how fast they are.
Alright, so let's see how fast they are, Westy. So are the wheels fast?
Mm-hmm.
How fast are they?
Really fast.
Alright, so
which one's fast.
that's Weston's review. Now let me dig into it. Okay, so I am really excited to try out the Smoothie Classics because previously on Skate Dads, I did the Spinball Combo, which is a different product they make, which is a spinball bearing, which is an extra large bearing, and a wheel that has a specifically drilled extra large wheel hole that you can put these big bearings in. And I really like skating them a lot. I've been skating for a month and a half, and they have been awesome. And I recently skated them on a slick ramp, and it was really nice to have the extra grip these provided. So my update to that review is these wheels are even good on very slick ramps. So that was awesome. So to get into it, I'm excited to do these because I really like the feel of the Spinball Combo, which is the bigger bearing. But what I was interested in, how much of the feel is the large bearing versus the formula of the wheel. So that's why I'm really excited to try these wheels in a smaller kind of street size, 52mm versus 8. So I'm going to be putting them on this deck. My street setup has been some Ace trucks, Willie board, and these 56mm Spitfires. So I'm really excited to go down to a 52mm because Skate Dad's trying to get his flip tricks back, and getting a little bit smaller wheel is going to lighten up my setup and hopefully bring my center of gravity a little bit lower on the board. So it's going to be a little bit quicker for me to pop my tail down, and hopefully that's going to help me do some nicer kick flips and maybe a little backside and frontside flip action, but we will see. So I am gonna set these up now. I'm really excited to go down to this smaller wheel size. As you can see, the 52 is just a lot smaller than the 56. And you can see it's a smaller tread and everything. So I'm hoping these are going to be nice and slidey and are really going to help me on those flip tricks. All right, we got the Smoothie Classic bearings I'm about to put in here. I'll probably do a separate review of these at some point, but I'm excited to try them too. Oh, wow. That went in really easily. That was really nice. A lot of, even when I'm putting, the reason I film me putting the bearings on, because you can know so much about what the wheel is going to be like by how the bearing goes in. And these bearings, oh, those are nice. Wow. That went in really smooth. Oh, I am excited. These bearings seem like they're really fast, so that I'm excited about. And the wheels are feeling really soft. I really appreciated that it was easy to get the bearings in, which is always a blessing. I've skated some really hard wheels where just getting the bearing in is a colossal pain. So I always like it when the bearings come easy and out, because the last thing you want to do is, and this has happened to me, damage your bearing as you're putting it into the wheel, because I've messed up bearings by the wheel is so hard that just pushing in the bearing can damage it. Quick detail about the bearings is I really like how they look. They're like a shiny black metal, and I just think they look really slick. Just picking up my board, I can already feel the difference in switching from a 56 to a 52mm wheel. It just feels lighter and flippier already just in my hands. So I'm really excited to go out and skate this because these Smoothie Classic bearings feel really smooth already. So I like their big spinball bearing a lot, so I'm really excited to see if I also like the small bearing in the small wheel.
This is fast.
Alright, so I am so happy I decided to do a review for these wheels because it forced me to relearn a lot of my street tricks. I really had to push myself because I just want to skate mini ramps and mini bowls because it's easy for me. I don't slam very much. It's easy on my joints. I don't get that sore. Skating street style, it breaks me down and I get beat up doing it. But having these 52s, this forced me, I'm like, I got to go skate street to give them a fair chance. Not actual street. I know some of you are going to complain in the comments. Street style. I'm doing flip tricks and skating ledges. But I was really stoked. I went and skated with McFly, and he pushed me do some tricks I didn't think I could do. I did a kickflip 50-50. If you would have asked me a week ago if I could do those, I'd say no way. That's never happening again. Kickflip 50-50s are over for Skate Dad. But I got it, and I was really stoked. I don't think I've been so stoked in a long time. It felt great. And thank you to people on Instagram who pushed me and called me an old man so I go show you I can skate street. But I was really happy I got varial flip 50-50. I did the first backside flip I've done in a long time. Sketchy, but I'm working on it. A very sketchy frontside flip. I did some nice tail slides I was happy with. And I really felt like a lot of my tricks were starting to click. You know, were the tricks perfect? No. A lot of them were sketchy. They were gross. On a lot of them, I was going so slow. It's kind of hilarious. But to me, I felt like I was making progress. And that made me really happy. So, back to the wheels. These Smoothie Classics definitely really aided me in being able to get kickflip 50-50s back. Being able to go down from a 56mm Spitfire Classic Formula 4.4 to these are smaller, lighter, and I really felt the difference when I was doing flip tricks. I felt like I had an easier time flicking my board. I felt like an easier time getting in and catching it, where I feel like if I would have been on the 56, it's so much heavier, I would have a harder time flipping it. There is a huge difference in weight when you go from a 56 to a 52, and I really noticed it skating these, and I really like that about these wheels. Where these wheels really shined, I noticed about these is they slide really well, but yet they still somehow have a really nice grip, which is really rare in a wheel. Normally you go very, very hard, like a skate park formula from Bones, and it's super slidey, but not that grippy. And when I was skating the Newark skate park, which is notorious very slick, these really shine because I was able to still do my slide tricks, but not slide out when I was skating the mini ramp. And I really like that about these. So these, I would say, are definitely a premium wheel. They felt really good skating. They were very smooth. They weren't too hard. They weren't too soft. A great wheel. They're very good. I feel like they're about the perfect width. And if you're looking to do a lot of flip tricks and you're skating street, I would recommend them. I am going to keep them on my street setup for as long as they're working, you know, until they're dead. I'm going to be skating these. They were really good. The bearings were nice. They're good. You know, so all in all, I say they're great wheels and I would recommend them. And I'm really happy I got them because it pushed me to do some tricks I didn't think I could do. And that's what skateboarding is really all about, pushing yourself to do your best. So, these wheels are good. Go out and skate your hardest. Weston, what do you think about the Smoothie 52mm wheel?
Poop.
What do you like about it?
Poop.
Is there anything else you like about it?
Poop.
All right, that was super helpful.